Hey guys, my name is Zaybo, and today we're gonna be reacting to Nine's From Out 20's album. Um, yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. I know that Nine went through a lot of changes, like a lot of members didn't re-sign their contract. Because there's only, I think, there's only five members now. Um, it's just crazy to think, but I mean, I think for groups like Nine, Twice, Blackpink, all those groups that are a bit, they've been in they've been in this industry for so long, they have the right to leave. Like, we can't stop them. We can't like say, hey, don't you look like, don't peer pressure them. I hope people haven't been peer pressuring. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you don't love your fans no more because you no. Like, I think after 7, 8 years of doing something, you want to do something different. For me, I'm like, I'd be surprised if I can keep something going for so long. Like this YouTube thing, like I know like last year and possibly at the start of this year, I wasn't really doing much with it, and I kind of like been on and off with it. But like I've been, I would say I was steady for about three years straight of just doing YouTube content and like doing my job. But after a while, kind of burnt me out, or kind of was a bit, not uh used to it no more, I guess you could say. And the consistency dropped and everything. So like maybe with them it's just, how they feel, and the way that I would say the company has treated them wasn't really good. But yeah, hopefully, all the members, whether they stay, the members that stayed and the members that, went to go do different things, always find success. And I feel like they have with what's the name of the one girl? Let's see. You guys can't see it, but like but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to like the video, comment down below any of your favorite songs from this album. Subscribe, hit the bell so you be notified when my videos go live. And for any extra content, check out the Patreon down below. And also let me know if this video sounds better, if I like sound better. It's lagging a little bit. Wait, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully the lagging stops and hopefully I'm loud enough just to let me know. Like, so, like, the members that left was Serom, which was the leader formerly, or the captain. Um, I'm trying to see. I think if I remember correctly, they just didn't re-sign the contract. Like Giddy, um, yeah, like Giddy. I've seen that she's had success as an actress. I would say she's doing good. Ji Sun left, and So Young. Like just you know, they just didn't resign. Which, at the end of the day, that's their choice, and I completely understand. Like so all I can say is I hope success for all members that stay. Like so who stays? Jiwon, Young, uh, Young, my bias, uh, Jihon, Jihon, and who else? I'm trying to look at like a small picture. Oh, Nagyang. Yeah, so those five stayed. I think they won, if I remember correctly. I think they won. Um, I think they won at a show. So, still finding success, which is all that matters. So, yeah, without further ado, let us get into it. So, the album, um, check it out, is from Out 20's. The songs are Like You Better music video. And then we have the next song, which is Rebulational. Rebulational. I think that's how you pronounce that. Like, I don't know what like the combination of words that they were using, but yeah. Next we have Love Equals Disaster. So I see that they have something live, and I just decided to do that. And then we have other colored lyrics for the song Strawberry Mimosa and Twisted Love. And then the last is just Merry Go Round. Could not find like a good quality lyric video for that. And the one channel I think named Zati or something. I saw that they stopped making lyric videos for a bit. Like the last one was like a baby monster one from 8 months ago. So I was like, dang, they just stopped because I know some people don't want me to use that channel, but I felt like they had good quality lyric videos. But hey, it's fine. I mean, try to find them the best we can. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it.
You know what? This isn't just a moment. And once you feel it, there's no turning back. 널 닮은 파도의 type I can go anywhere 말해봐 뭐든 say 불같은 태양의 끝에 우리 그려볼래 Let's call ourselves the starlight From summer days to the last dance 다쳐도 놓지 않을 이 rendezvous So I know 바람 속에 맘을 맡긴 채 So hit it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I like you better, I like you better You and I love is true Cause this is too great I like you better 너의 일이라 부르래 더 뜨겁게 달콤한 바람 So hit it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 내 꿈에 더 stay 네가 머문 계절 속에 끊임없이 떠다닐래 Break the compass let's
Is that like a little hamster or a rat? I don't know. So I like the song. Like it feels very like the song. I can feel like kind of like a rebranding kind of feel that the song is. Like this is who Promise Nine is now. Like this is like a new beginning. Like kind of feeling. And I feel like oh, excuse me. It's so early in the morning. Sorry. Even just the title itself, "Like You Better," like it feels like a fan like saying like we love you guys, like we like you better to the fans because of how y'all have stuck with us and stuck with us through thick and thin. Like, and the thing is, Farms Nine has gone through a lot. Like, the whole survival show, um, just a lot of stuff, company treatment. I feel like with things that were just how they've been handled has just been like a complete like ugh. But I feel like the fans have been the ones that kind of help them get through those moments and like kind of help ease those treatments, even though we wish that they um had it better and was I feel like they could have been one of those. I mean, I feel like they are, but they could have been even more if they were just promoted better. Like there's just a streak of like all of a sudden they just wasn't here for like a year. They had one release and then that was it, and they didn't have a concert or a tour. I don't know. It was just weird, and I'm like, okay, I don't know why. It's like it just they felt like a group that the company just didn't want to deal with no more for some reason. Like I don't understand why like companies make these groups do all of this work and stuff and then be like, yeah, they're gone. Like we don't want to work with them no more. Like I don't know if it's like just paying them or the contracts and all. I don't know. It just sucks for them because they're very talented. You know all the members. Previous members all can sing. They had their unique tones. They all had their They just had a lot going for them, and really they love their fans. Flovas, I think is how you pronounce it again. They love them. Like fans love Promise Nine. Love giving them lots of love and support, and love making fun of them for certain moments. But it's just like it's like a love, like that sort of loving, like making fun of, not the hate that sometimes they get for no reason. But Yeah, without further ado, let's continue.
But you gave me something really special. I'm gonna be with you like this. Nah, nah, nah. You're never falling like that. Never gonna be wasting your time. From summer days to the last dance. 아파도 놓지 않은 이런 데뷔. So 너라면 어디든 가볼래. So hit it up 1, 2, 3, 4 time. I like you better.
She had a CD earring. Like I know I saw that, but I was like, is it on? Is it just stuck? It's an earring? Okay, not young.
So hit it up 1, 2, 3, 4 time. I like you better. I like you better. You and I love is true. 'Cause this is too great. I like you better. 널 내일이라 부를래. 더 뜨겁게. 달콤한 바람. So hit it up 1, 2, 3, 4 time. 내 꿈에 다 stay. 빛이 나 높은 하늘과 쏘아올린 sign. 바래지지 않을 story. 피어오르듯 타올라. 나와 손을 뻗어 저 끝까지 high. No, I like you better. I like you better. You and I love is true. 'Cause this is too great. I like you better. 널 내일이라 부를래. 더 뜨겁게. It doesn't matter 'cause we're better when we are together. 더 외쳐, here we go. I find it funny seeing true love we did this together. Our love is true 'cause this is too great.
Yeah, like I said, I felt like this was a song like kind of saying like, you know. Okay, hopefully that was nothing. But yeah, it's just like a feeling of like we love the fans, we love you guys for sticking with us through thick and thin, and also it could be like just to one another saying that they love each other. Like I love you for still being with this group, this career that we have as From is 9 and didn't leave. And not saying like they don't love the other members. They clearly love the other members so much, and respect their decision to, leave. Like I feel like it's a lot more courage to want to leave, not to quote unquote leave the group, but to like explore different career paths. Like it takes a lot of courage because it comes with a lot of like people like, oh, you don't love us no more type of fans. It comes with a lot of like hate. It comes with a lot of relearning of things. Like maybe you have to learn how to act. So like if that's your choice, or maybe learn how to do certain business things. Like it takes a lot to go back down to square one of something and learn and start off as a rookie again and do it all over again, working hard, and like that's kind of struggle again. Well, not saying that you never struggle, but just you could stay in the group and you'll have it like easy, depending on the group. And like you'll have a fan base, you have a steady like support, love, and everything. Or kind of like try something different, start from square one, and like you won't have all that same support, or you won't have all the same number of fans like looking for you for that sort of career, or whatever whatever the other members decide to do. But yeah, really enjoyed the song, really like the vibe, really like the feeling of it. Let's continue. Let's go to the next song. Oh, dude, it's in the Switch. Okay. ASND, is that the new company?
우연은
thought this was...
망설이며 wasting already.
Guess never mind.
공간을 늘리곤 했어. Oh, what do you have a low face with a bright eye? 새벽을 깨워줘. 태양 너머 빛을 향해 달려. 영원을 믿어 난 너라면 난 It's hella free. Shake off me. 너를 위한 나를 봐. Hello. 겁없이 뛰어. A, 2, C. 부딪히는 거야 now. Revolutionary.
Revolutionary. Oh, just okay.
쉽지는 않을 거야 용기를 낸다는 건 망설이고 주저하게 될 때 Look at my love 나의 눈 속에 널 봐 피어나고 있는 모습 어때 Right 마음을 깨워 숨죽인 불시가 되어볼게 느껴진 울림이 맘은 건네 It's mine It's all of it Shape of me 너를 위한 나를 봐 Hello 겁없이 뛰어 A, 2, C 부딪히는 거야 now Revolutionary Can't you see 터지는 감정 This is me 완전한 나 Make believe 한개 깨는 거야 난 Revolutionary 라라라 자유로운 나
Well, I thought it was like a lyric video, but I just assumed, but I guess can't be making assumptions. But yeah, I really like the song, really like the feeling of it, revolutional. Just the feeling, the vibes, really love their vocals in this. I wish I knew what they were saying. But hey, I feel like I feel like so far this album is kind of like a new beginning. Like we're gonna get like a lot of music that feels kind of like, just like a new start, a new direction. Like we're starting off with this new like revolution that we have going on. Like with this time the song, like it's like rising and it's like very big and grand, like almost like like a grand opening of something. That's what it feels like I get from the song. Really like it. Really love the vocals. Really love the different ranges we hear. Like Hyung on the lower notes and everything was really, really nice to hear. Really, really like it. Let's continue.
불안 속에 너를 잠기도록 놔둘 순 없어 도망치지 않아 널 두고 무너질 생각 없어 난 Shake up me 너와 나만의 세상 Hello 날 일으키는 A, 2, Z 부딪히는 거야 now Revolutionary Can't you see 터지는 감정 This is me 완전한 나 Make believe 한개 깨는 거야 now Revolutionary 라라라 자유로운 날 라라라 see you later love flavor The revolutionary
Yeah. I mean, just the song. Run to Love equals disaster.
휘몰아쳐 예고 없던 syndrome 아찔한 이 느낌은
So I think this is from a live. I don't know if it's like I don't know if Bubble does lives or Weverse. I don't know which one, but apparently this is from that. So hopefully the video will be fine, I guess, right? We'll see. I guess if you guys don't see this video, it's because of this. It's because of this.
Yeah, you got me on some crazy trouble 못 멈춰 난 향해 뛰는 심장 소리가 막을 수 없이 커져가 세게 붙잡을 수가 없게 마주친 눈빛 사랑이란 게 처음도 아닌 게 떠들뜨게 해 찬란한 혼란 속에 Deep inside 아름답고 참 지독해 불꽃처럼 좀 치지 않기로 변하지 않는다 말도 안 믿고 이성만 찾아 날 지켜보려 했어 맞춰 지가 돈데도 타오르게 해 나를 맡길래 너란 운명에 내일은 날 생각해 어디로 튈지 예상이 안돼 강렬한 이 순간 나를 던질래 번지는 열기 속에 Melting down 아름답고 천지독해 불꽃처럼 터질 때 Dangerous love is a disaster Yeah 참여도 좋아 Love me
So the Chaeyoung line reminds me of the like there's an artist that does the reminds me of Avril Lavigne, right? Is that how you pronounce her name? It's a song that reminds me of it. Or it could remind me of like I love rock and roll. Like I don't know why it reminds me of that too. Like that part or the beat, I think reminds me a little bit of like that bit a little bit. So, but there's like a I don't know. It reminds me of a certain of Avril Lavigne song. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I never knew how to pronounce her last name, but it reminds me of a song. Like this song reminds me of that. Really like it though. Really love the kind of like rock feel it has to it, like a bit of it, and just love love the vocals. Yeah, cool. They're having fun. That before I can ask for.
참여도 좋아 Love me, save me Feel like it's new world 처음 느낀 아름다운 태양 부서져도 좋아 이 연락 속도 없이 뛰어 Just let me more 스쳐가는 계절 속에 감정을 흘려보게 Beauty for love It's a disaster Yeah 그정여도 좋아 언제나 quality Let me say so Disaster Yeah 널 정여도 좋아
I really like this song. Really, really good. Well, here's another. Let me see. I'll try to find because after the first one, see if there's any lyrics like anyone made any since by the time I recorded this. So let's see. Okay, guys, I couldn't really find anything like lyrics wise. Like this literally just the lyrics, which I mean it's fine. Just I'm really here for the vibes and what the song sounds and makes me feel when I listen to it. I mean, the lyrics are a bonus, like understanding and being able to like, kind of relate or think on the lyrics or maybe think, past it. Sometimes I do a little bit of that. And when I was looking up any more lyrics, I thought about looking up Avril Lavigne's song. It's the rock and roll song. It's like somehow. Like I don't know that part from Love Equals Disaster on Chaeyoung's part, and then earlier in the song, I was like, that's what that reminded me of. Like that somehow, like how she does it. Really, really love that song too. Like such a good song. But moving on to Strawberry Mimosa. So here we go.
순간 달콤한 이끌림 익숙하지 못한 Strawberry good man 따끔거리는 기분 like it 한번 끝내 빠져가 drip drip You got me so crazy 막 어질어질해 상상도 못한 flavor 헤어날 수 없이 빠져 덮인 터진 our love so sweet 너와 나의 perfect mix Like this like this like this like this Oh wait 다가가는 rush I sip me slowly 커져가는 crush 빨갛지 champagne and blush. I sit up cold, let it hit when it gets hot. Cocktail crush.
Okay, Jihoon rapping. Okay, okay. I mean, I like the song. I won't lie. Like, it's a good song. Really, really enjoyed like the feeling. You know, summer vibes, mimosa. Like, almost you kind of get the feeling of comparing someone to a mimosa, like wanting them, like sort of feel drink, like take a sip, or they're the mimosa that you want, like that sort of thing. Just gonna say it's just feels like something we heard a lot in K-pop, but really good. Like nothing against it. Not saying like oh it's so generic, like oh I cannot listen to it. For me, I love the generic songs as long as it's good and it doesn't feel very like out there, like blatantly like rush basically. Where I'm like, yeah, this feels like the song was just put together in a matter of a few hours, and then they said, "That's it, first take, that's it." Like this feels like it took some time, and like they took their time with making each of these songs so far. And even though it's like kind of basically like songs that we've heard before from other groups, this sort of feeling, you know, comparing themselves or someone to a drink that they want to, take a sip out of, or, basically saying that they want to, spend some time, love and everything. Like we've heard this before, like, but it's good. Sounds good to me. Really like it. Really love that you get to hear Jihoon rap. So and we got to hear her vocals.
Blush. I sit up cold, let it hit when it gets hot. Cocktail crush. Come fill it up on the rocks. 눈치 없이 더는 묻지 마. One more shot, we can take it far. No doubt about it, 맘은 이미 확실하잖아. Like 쿵쿵거린 심장이 upset이란 예감에 Come get closer. 또 켜져가는 맘. 깜빡한 순간 반전. 녹아내리는 love potion. 맘에 넘치는 love so sweet. No one else is perfect. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Oh wait. 다가가는 rush. I'll slip it slowly. 커져가는 crush. 빨개진 belly. Your favorite flavor. 한 방울씩 점점 꽉 넘치겠어. So sip me slowly. You taste like mimosa. Yeah, I want you. Mimosa. Yeah, drink in my hand. Strawberry mimosa. Yeah, come take a sip. 가득 채워줄게. 더 뜨겁게. You taste like.
Yeah, like the thing is, even though it's like something that we've heard before, it's good. Like I don't mind it. Like I really really enjoyed that song. Um, like for me, if a song, it sounds good, it is, to me it's just it's better than some songs that I've heard that are like 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds, and I'm like, yeah, you can like it feels like you can clearly tell they put this together in a matter of a few hours. While other songs, it took like maybe a few days or a week to make sure they got it right. They wanted to maybe try this or that, or maybe they switched it up, had the members re-record certain lines to a certain like key or lower it, and like there's certain songs you could tell it took days to record versus it took them a few hours, or while they were recording that song they got the vocals for the other song like recorded, and then they were like, yeah, that's it, that's the song. You're like, oh, you know you can kind of tell. So but so far I feel like every song has been some days that it was worked on. Like it feels like it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it was hours. And when I say like, oh, it feels like the song was made in a few hours, it might not have been made in a few hours, but it clearly was not given like a lot of it didn't take them a lot of time to put certain effects or to like do a few recordings like it compared to other songs. So that's what I mean. Like it's not I'm just exaggerating saying like, oh no, it took them a few minutes or a few hours to make. No, I'm just exaggerating. Like that's what the song feels and sounds like. Like it didn't feel like it took much effort compared to other songs. But so far, I feel like the producers and I don't know if any of the members had a hand in writing or helping out in the production part of the songs. If they do, let me know. But so far, I feel like they have put some effort and some time into each of the songs so far. But let's see what Twisted Love is like.
곁에 머물수록 엉켜버릴 사이야. 안아줘 왔니 안아줘. We keep going backwards and I don't know why cause Oh tricky love 풀릴 때 조여와 숨이 터지다도 cry Oh sticky love 감정이 요동쳐 미웠다 좋아져 이상하지 So I stay away from you 다 부서져도 좋아 I know 네가 없이 난 불안해 누가 우린 끝났다 그랬다 Twice of you're my dizzy dream 비틀릴수록부터 yeah So I get out of control yeah 비틀린 우리 문제야 참 twisted love 더 있더니 닮았대 우리 상처와 사랑의 모양까지 다 잘알아줘 나랑 둘이서 Where the world cannot fit A spiral love 싫었다 좋아져 제멋대로 또 이래 I will love 서로를 아프게 껴안아 시리게 해도 좋아 So I stay away from you 다 부서져도 좋아 I know 네가 없이 난 불안해 누가 우린 끝났다 그랬대 First of you're my dizzy dream 비틀릴수록부터 엉켜줘 끝도 없이 둘
I'm gonna yeah, I'm just gonna pause it here, but really like the feeling of it, like Twisted Love, like maybe it's I don't know what they're saying, but maybe it's like when you hear Twisted Love, I feel like it's kind of like that toxic love, like what like I like he wasn't like this before, or the love has been like it was such a beautiful love, like love one another. Now it's like turned into like one sided, or things aren't working out, but you want to you want things to go back to what they used to, so you stick through it, like kind of can change this person. But yeah, really like the feeling of it, really like the vocals on here, really like the production of the beat a lot. I would say like if this all the songs have matched the title of this album, like from Out 20's. Like I feel like this is an album with like in your 20's, like kind of feel like that youth, forever young kind of feel. Yeah, I really like it. And so far, like I said, like I feel like they've took their time with this album and treated each song with a lot of care, and spent a lot of time and effort on each of the songs. Maybe some songs more than others, but it doesn't feel like they just had a song on the album so far. I don't know what the last song is gonna, production wise and quality wise is gonna be like, but it feels like, it's not like, oh, it's just on here. Like the song is just here, and it's generic, and it doesn't even like the vibe is there, but it's just it's very generic, and it's just not like it, and it's short. I feel like they've came with a lot of at least 3-minute songs, and they feel very like the quality, the production. It feels like it doesn't feel very like bad quality. Like even though like you could say like this song is kind of generic or the last song was generic, at least the quality is up. Like it's not like a drop and it's generic. Like that's also a bad thing. Like when it's a song that's like generic and it's just like the I guess you could say what I mean is like the lyrics aren't like really sending the message, kind of just like there and then like one short verse and then we're back to that like catchy chorus that's supposed to catch you, but it's just really like, oh, okay, like the verses don't really do much. But I would say for Promise Nine, they've had good verses after the chorus. The pre-chorus really sounds really good, and yeah, really enjoyed this. Really liking what I'm hearing from them. Let's continue.
엉켜줘 끝도 없이 둘이서 우린 뭔가 달라 차갑고 뜨거운 매일 You make crazy twisted love I know 망설임 따윈 몰라 너와 이대로 끝나지 않게 Twice to look at my dizzy dream 비틀수록 날 잡고 But so what? Out of control 너랑 나 정말 문제야 참 twisted love
Imagine being able to build anything,
Imagine,
for any reason, in any
yeah,
style.
imagine. But merry-go-round. Here we go. I should have expected this called merry-go-round.
낡은 테이프 속에 들뜬 voices 스토리가 끊이질 않던 너와 나 여름 속 빼곡하게 쌓아온 memory 짧도록 봐도 계속 더 missing Don't care what they say 그 소란 속을 들고 still I wait 높은 파도 여유롭게 surfing 거친 바람은 우릴 더욱 멀리 날아가게 할 뿐이야 수많은 겨울 넘어 we can touch the sky high, so high 넌 이름만 보여 찬란했던 days like merry-go-round yeah 안녕이란 말에 너를 담아 돌아볼래 내 이름을 부를 때 너에게 정말 like merry-go-round yeah 운명처럼 돌아오게 될 가슴 벅찬 motion 너만 난 나의 merry-go-round
Yeah. See, layering everything, just yeah, like this whole album, like I would say very good quality. Like if I didn't feel like a single song was like just there, like it's just there to fill in a spot. Like that's how some albums I feel like I feel like sometimes certain songs are just there to fill in a spot and then that's it. Like and then you're like, well, to be honest, they could have not have added the song. Like sometimes I feel like I don't know how like album make like how like they build an album, how they decide how many songs should go in there or what. But I feel like sometimes it's just better to leave off songs because it might drop the quality of the album. Like imagine like because sometimes K-pop albums have a song in the middle of the album that I felt over like listening to the song or like albums over and over again that I feel like, man, either if I wish the song was at the end where like I could skip it or not, because sometimes I just want to listen to the whole album no matter what plays, and it's just sometimes that song might come on and I'm just like, oh, okay, and it just like as soon as I like zone out of it, it's gone, and then the next song I'm like, might as well should not have had that song in the album in the first place. Like I understand like sometimes they have those songs to maybe showcase a different vibe, possible like almost like a preview of what they can do with this sort of like style or vibe, or maybe show off a member's vocals. Like I understand that, like certain songs like that are just on the album. It's to showcase the group's potential of a different style, vibe, showcase other members like abilities. Maybe if they don't get to shine in the main song too much or whatever. But I'm like, you can still make good quality music and showcase members if without like without like basically releasing just a bad. I'm not gonna say a bad song, but like a song that could have been worked on more to improve it. Cause like Promise Nine out here releasing banger after banger, and it all sounds really good, and I really like that. Like, good for them. And I don't know if at the end of the music video if that was their new company. I'm assuming, but if this is like the quality and expectations, I hope that if that is their new company, I hope that they do well and hope that their new company treats them better and gives them the respect and the support that they should have been getting at at Hype, right? Like I don't know. Like it's just it Hype did them dirty. Like they always do with a lot of their groups. I feel like they just done them dirty. Let's continue.
I wanna know all about you 붉은 열기 눈부시게 당기는 추억의 번짐 아름다움에 흠뻑 젖어 헤엄쳐 나 눈을 감아도 보여 선명한 달 내일도 너와 놀래 꽃잎 타고 달콤하게 flying 줄기들은 우릴 더욱 높이 자라나게 할 뿐이야 수많은 별들로 we can touch the sky high so high 널 보여 찬란해 dawn days like merry-go-round yeah 안녕이란 말에 너를 담아 돌아볼래 내 이름을 부를 때 너에게 turn back like merry-go-round yeah 운명처럼 돌아오게 될 가슴 벅찬 motion 또 만나 나의 merry-go-round yeah feels so good when I'm with you 세상은 오르내려 feels so good when I'm with you 너 하나만이라면 like merry-go-round yeah 어디라도 좋아 너를 따라 피어날래 상처가 몰아쳐도 너에게 turn back like merry-go-round yeah 운명처럼 돌아오게 될 가슴 벅찬 motion 또 만나 나의 merry-go-round 소리 없던 내일은 급해 우리 오기 전에 다시 만나
Yeah, I really enjoyed that song because it sounded like a carousel merry-go-round. Like this was really good. Overall, I say this was a very good album. Like I really enjoyed this. And I know, like, yes, do I miss the other members? Yes, I do. Like they would have probably sounded so great, so good on this. Oh, was this? Okay, I'm looking. Was this on Myung's show then? Cause I see the same train setup. Oh, okay, so that's where that train like scene is from. I'm assuming, right? Like it's cause I see the same setup and everything. So I don't know, but it felt very like a live like a Weverse bubble type thing. But I don't know. All I can say is I really enjoyed this. Like great quality album. Yeah, I mean that's all I can really say. Like it's great. I won't lie, it did have like some generic like songs, but the quality of like the production of the songs were really good, and I really enjoyed just listening to that. Like just it didn't feel like a song was just there on the album. Like I'm gonna start saying that. Like, if I hear a song that just sounds like they just placed it here, and go off on it, cause like, I want the production to be better, and I want the members to be able to sing on better quality, beats and productions. Like, they deserve that, training for 10 plus years or so, or however long they train, and the struggle of being a K-pop idol, all the things that they go through. And sometimes they sing on those, like, hey, we need you to just do this in 4 takes, like each member does 4 takes of a song, and then that's the song, and it doesn't sound like anything that they've released before, like the quality wise and everything. Like, I want them to always have the opportunity to sing on good quality productions, like, produce good quality music. Like, you know I will, like, say that, for music release, from now on, from other groups and stuff, because it just needs to be said, so they don't just release anything. Like, we want the best, and we want the best for them as well, from, like, a fan's perspective. So, just I just hope groups always take their time, or production teams always take their time in making music. Hopefully, I mean, I know it's kind of hard. Maybe there's, like, time constraints, and there's, like, certain number of songs that they need to put on this album from, you know the company that, is asking them to produce the song. Like, hey, we need this amount of songs with this sort of vibe or whatever. Like, I understand that. So, like, it's just, I just just gonna say when stuff doesn't really seem to fit or sound too great. You just gotta say it. But overall, great quality album. Really, really enjoyed this. I think I would say I like this album a lot more than their last release. I don't know. It just felt like the last release was very of the topic that I've been talking about. Like, the quality wasn't really there, but maybe in this album they had a lot more input and a lot more say, and maybe we're involved a little bit more than that last album, and maybe that's why it felt like this one was more like a little bit more, like, polished up. I don't know if they were a part of the last album. Maybe they were. Maybe that's why certain songs felt a bit better, in my opinion, than others in that album. But overall, like, to me, great album. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully I was louder enough. Hopefully I'm not too loud, because I see, like, I'm looking at my OBS and it says my mic sometimes peaks in the red. So hopefully I wasn't peaking too much. I might lower it a little bit, just a little bit, but that's about it. I Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.